Alright, now where are we? Truckee. Okay. So if we want to come out of here, price per, holy god, 87 bucks per mile. That is amazing. And it takes me all the way to Clovis? Dude. Like, when are you going to get a job that's $87 a mile? That's insane. Yeah, we're taking that job. Offer expires in 6 hours. I don't even care. Yeah, continue. How's my sleep? Oh, good. I'm fully slept up and I've got gas. Awesome. This is going to be amazing. All right. Hey, Mom. Check this job out. $87.69 per mile. All the way from Truckee all the way to Clovis. This is going to be a huge job. Tons of money. Carries me all the way through every single state. Let's do it. Alright, let's get going, shall we? First off, let's take a look at the route. Trip time is going to take me 24 hours of drive time. Okay, we're going to go through Tonopah, that's fine. We're going to go through the center of Vegas. That's fine. Then we're going to go through Kingman, Flagstaff, Holbrook, Gallup. All of this is pretty straightforward. It doesn't look that complicated at all, really. That's going to be a left-hand turn in there. I'd rather come this way. So it's right-hand turn, right-hand turn, right-hand turn. Rather than right, left, left. Okay, so that's fine. God, this is a giant job. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's do that. Go the long way? I gotta make sure I deliver it in time. I only have 58 hours to deliver it. This is also a very big load. Nobody's coming. Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and turn right then. Oh, now it turns green. Okay. Never mind. Another milling machine? Yeah. These things pay really, really good. I do need to start taking some alternate deliveries, however. Because I need to get some of the achievements for delivering, like, every kind of haul. But right now, I'm trying to build up enough money to upgrade another garage right now, so... This will be really good. This is going to give me a good boost to that. Can you hear the car? Can you hear the truck engine in American Truck Sim? Hey, what's up, Dragon Slumber? How you been? I've been doing all right myself. Okay, I noticed that in the Euro Truck videos, you can't hear the truck engine at all. So I'm gonna have to make some adjustments next time I play Euro Truck, because the game sounds way too quiet. Just hanging out? Awesome. Hey, what's up, Skid? How you been? Oh. Make sure I don't scrape that sidewall. It's been a stressful day? Well, that sucks. Those days are never good. Miscreated? Can't say as I've ever heard of that. Oh, hey, Mindy's here. Say hi, Mindy. Hi, Mindy. I'm having to pay attention to driving and can't actually see if she's showing up properly on the webcam. She looks all right. What kind of game is miscreated? Can you give me a genre? It's a tunnel. It's a very small tunnel. I don't know if this would be called a small tunnel or a big overpass. Probably a big overpass. MMO survival like DayZ. Ah. That does not sound like it would be an interest to me, unfortunately, for Dragon Slumber. Alright, and get over here. There we go. Yeah, I've never really been into survival MMOs like DayZ or shoot, even the new battle arena type games like PUBG or the other one, the other one, the cartoony one that everybody's playing now. Fortnite, yeah, thank you. I find entertainment in watching them being played, but I don't think I would have fun playing them, personally. Have you done any of the flight sims? No, I have not done a flight simulator. I don't have a flight stick or a throttle or anything like that. And flight sims are always way more immersive when you have a joystick and a throttle. I mean, I'd be willing to try one without. But I don't own any at the moment. I got a new simulator the other day that's a 911 operator simulator. That's got to be stressful. You take 911 phone calls and have to dispatch police, fire, and ambulance services. That would be terrifying. Don't make a mistake or someone dies. Ah. Story of your working life, I know, right? I could never be in medicine. That would be far too stressful for me. Unless I was a specialist like, I don't know, a foot doctor. Trying to think of a specialty that wouldn't end someone's life. But then if you're like a specialist and you're a foot doctor, then you get like people that are coming in that are like, my life revolves around being able to run, but I have this injury in my foot. I need you to repair it so I can continue to run for my life. Like, because it's what I do. Pathologist? I guess you could be a pathologist. You don't really have to worry about people dying there. You have to worry about people being alive. No. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a proctologist either. Let me stare at this diseased rectum all day. Well, they won't all be diseased, no, but... Just the fun ones. Gross. Ew. Look at all these growths on this sphincter. Hold on, sir. I need you to sign this waiver so I can take pictures of your butthole and put them on the internet so other doctors can see them. Cappy feeling better? A little, yes. She's still having feverish things, but she doesn't feel as nauseated or anything. Is that about right?
Yeah, no, I'll come close.
Okay. It's Mom.
Yeah, I still am having fever on and off, but, like, I don't feel run down. I'm not having body aches anymore, like my muscles or my joints. And So I feel better. It's just I'm still feverish.
That's the one thing I've noticed with having a longer goatee is I get hair in my mouth more often.
Sounds like the flu.
Yeah.
That's what I was worried about.
That's what we were thinking.
Yeah. I was like, yeah.
She gets sick about twice a year, I would say. That seems about accurate.
Yeah.
I get sick about once every 4 years. But when I get sick, man, it knocks me on my ass hard. Shave it off. I am not shaving off my beard again. Oh God, what are you doing, Prius? Jesus Christ. Why would you slam on your brakes right then? She's more average? Yeah. No, don't. I know that. I know I am certainly not the average. I don't get sick very often, but when I do, oh my God. Like the last time I was sick, about every 30 minutes, I would go between feeling like I was sitting in a tub of ice water to feeling like I was in the middle of the desert. Like every 30 minutes, it would flip-flop like that.
And you were running a really fast fever.
Yeah, I want to say my fever, when I did run a fever, my fever was like, I don't know, I'm probably exaggerating, but it was probably like 103, 104. It was super high.
No, when we went to the doctor, it was about 103 something.
Oh, the doctor said it was 103 when he tested it? Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't very happy about that.
No, he was kind of pissed off. I remember he was not happy about it. You just gonna let it go forever? Well, I mean, I'll trim it, but I'm trying to see if I can get the sides to fill in. We got this beard oil stuff that I need to look up to see how it works properly, like how to use it properly. But it's supposed to like help promote the beard hair growth or something. I don't know. I found this video on YouTube with this guy explaining how to use it, and some other people in chat told me about it. So I was all like, oh, I'll buy a bottle. It's like $6. So I was like, that's cheap.
It's really easy. You just use it after the shower on, like...
You just put it on your hands and then rub it in or something?
Yeah, not like wet beard, but like mostly dry.
Okay. So like a damp, not a damp beard, but like you get out of the shower, you dry your beard off, and then you put it on. Okay.
I think that's what he said. He said you use like a dime size amount. You'll see the videos.
I'll watch the video and see how it's done. But I mean, like, I this morning I woke up and I trimmed all of my neck and stuff like that. I shaved all that because I don't like neck beard. That's not me. So I did cut all that. Oh, people are slowing down. Why would you slow down around a curve when it's raining outside? That just makes sense. Dude, when it was snowing in town the other day, like 3 days ago or whatever it was, and people were driving like 50 or 60 miles an hour down the highway, and I was just like, oh my God, you are gonna wreck into somebody? You are dumb, my friend. I have to drive 1,168 miles. How much gas do I have? Oh, 1,500 miles in the tank. So I will not need to fill up for gas. The only thing I'll have to be concerned about is sleeping. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. How fast do I drive? Well, when it snowed, I didn't have to drive because I called... work called everybody and said, don't come into the office. Work from home. Because they knew that there were going to be dumb people out there trying to kill themselves on the road. But if for some reason I was forced to drive on the highway while it was snow and ice, I'd probably go like 40 on the highway, coasting most of it. Although, that being said, I would probably try to avoid the highway at all costs. I don't want anything that has an overpass or a bridge on it, if I can help it. Nine hours until I have to sleep. Yeah, that pretty much excludes the highway, yeah. Well, I mean, when you live in a city my size, I can get from one side of the city to the other without using the highway in about 20 minutes. My city is not that big. I mean, if it was snowing, it'd probably take longer because people are dumb. It would be snowing, and for some reason, everyone would have decided to go driving that day. All the schools are closed, half of people's employment is closed, and then everybody gets out on the road for no reason. But on a normal day, I can get from, like, my house to work in about 20 minutes. And that's about 70% of the way across the city from me. Yeah, I know. Hey, it's snowing. You know what we should do? Drive around for no reason. Let's go cruising. Why? Stay at home. You're so dumb. Oh God, here's the turn. Wow, this turn needs to be lit up a little more. Have I been to Aransas Pass or Rockport recently? Not recently, no. I went immediately after the storm, but I haven't really seen the rebuilding process. Gotta go get that milk and bread, I guess. I mean, I got out later that afternoon, but I literally drove to the corner store, which is like a minute that way, and picked up something and drove back. I was on the road for a grand total of about 2 to 3 minutes. I could have walked, but it was really cold. One of the guys I work with does work in lives in Rockport, actually. So, and he says parts of the city look really good, and parts of it look like devastated. Still hasn't snowed there yet. That's okay, you'll get it eventually. It's gonna snow there. Well, the snow here lasted for maybe 24 hours. Some places it was there for maybe 36 hours, but that was just because people like piled it up. They made like snowmen or something, and you'd drive by the next day and there'd just be a lumpy mass of snow with like a hat on it. Or a traffic cone in one situation. Hasn't snowed where you're... Well, you're not that far from my mom. I think you said you're like 4 hours away. That's not that bad. That's like from here to Austin. Jack made me $4,000. That's good. Go get that wide turn. You can get that giant articulated trailer behind me to swing around. This job's gonna pay me like $119,000. I could not say no to this job. Oh great, this guy's passing me. I have to turn my brights off. Jerk! I mean, I am driving 21 miles an hour, so... I mean, there's that. I must be going uphill. A little bit. I came really close to hitting that truck. Like, probably inches. Okay, now we're starting to come up to speed again. Alright, cool. We're back up to 40. Almost. When are we gonna see Soma? I don't know, man.
Soon, TM.
Yeah, soon, TM. I tell you what, hold your breath. Don't do that.
I mean, you do have to play it. Did he get it for you?
Yeah, he bought it for me.
Yeah. You gotta suck it up, baby.
I do. I have to suck it up and play it. It's not scary, I promise. He lied. It's made by the same people that made Amnesia, and you're gonna tell me it's not scary. Bro, don't lie to my face like that. Okay, sorry, car. But thanks for being cool about it. Oh no, Trixie has a hoodie on and the hood fell over her eyes and she couldn't see.
Aww.
That's adorable. Whoops. I just cruised right through that red light. Oopsie. That was a $1,400 fine. Jesus. She was tumbling around until you were able to fix it for her. That's adorable. I don't even remember what I was playing the other day where I had my hoodie on at the beginning of playing it. I think it was The Witcher.
Yeah.
And I had to take my hoodie off halfway through because I was like, oh my god, it's getting so hot. It was cold when I started and it got hot. Alright, now we do that. That was my Monty Python hoodie. Love that thing. I don't blame you, Mom. Wait, they're going to be able to come out Monday, did you say? Or Wednesday? Wednesday. That sucks. I guess that's why Trixie's wearing a hoodie, huh? She probably finds it really cold as well. Like, Mom, I'm freezing. Why did you give me a haircut 2 weeks ago? This seems like a bad idea now. Reduced speed ahead. 40? Ew. Yeah, that would suck. Here's hoping it's just something simple like a heating element or something. It's just the igniter? I hope so. Glennis is, like, really good with that kind of stuff. I just realized the fan under my desk is turned off. That's probably a good thing.
Oh yeah, I turned it off when I was freezing.
You were turning off every fan in the house?
Yes.
So you crawled under my desk and turned that fan off.
I had to. I was so cold, and I just knew it was the culprit.
That little tiny fan had to be the one thing that was making you freezing, right?
Yep. Nowhere near me, but it was it.
Go figure. That's alright. If I was sitting here, I'd be freezing if that fan was on. 5 hours until I have to stop for sleep. Why are there so many cops on the road? Holy God. So many towns I'm having to drive through. Ugh. I haven't mapped out these roads yet, so I'm gonna take a look at these. This is gonna be an interesting turn right here because it's feels like it's more than 90 degrees. Just slightly. Looks like we're clear. Okay. No problem then. Looks like everyone followed me down that road. That was weird. Why would they do that? That seems like a bad decision. Are there police roadblocks and can you get drunk in this game? No, this is not my summer car. That's actually one of the things that, like, it's one of their most requested features to be added into the game eventually, is getting out of the truck and either strapping down the load, mounting the trailer to the truck itself, or, like, changing tires, stuff like that. So it's not far off from getting out of the truck and going into a diner. That would be really cool. They want to eventually get the feature of getting out of the truck. Once they've gotten the get out of the truck thing situated, then they can do things like fix the truck, secure the load, repair a tire, you know, go into a diner and order lunch. Stuff like that. That'd be really cool. Why is this vehicle slowing down? Don't do that. You have a faster speed limit than I do. Why are you driving slower than me? That's weird. He can drive 80. I can only go 65. Can I haul anything illegal? Not that I'm aware of, although there are custom-made loads that you can haul, but it won't affect the game's AI. So, I mean, if somebody made a custom haul that was like, you know, a box truck full of cocaine, then you would just be able to haul it across state lines and the cops wouldn't even know. The game's just not programmed for that. It'd be an interesting concept, though. So just like real life? Well, I mean, kinda. This is also why they have trucks pull into way stations periodically, so they can inspect your load. I always feel gross saying that. Alright, we're gonna get off the highway and head towards Vegas. Vegas, baby! Alright, we're gonna take up the other lane here for a second. So I can get around that curve at a decent route. How much longer till I have to sleep? 2:45. Looks like I can pull off and sleep. I might be able to sleep here, but if not, I will sleep here. All right, we'll see how that goes. No, it's all good, Admiral Brocode. Don't worry about it. Actually, I do need to be in the left lane. Never mind. I was trying to move over to get out of the way, and then I was like, well, I'm going to have to turn left up here pretty soon, so never mind. They can go around me. Ugh. I got this owie spot. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's like right here on my forehead. I think I chunked out a good hunk of skin when I was asleep one night. I went to bed one night and my forehead was fine, and I woke up the next and I had that little scab from, I guess, just jabbing myself in the head in the middle of the night or something. It's sore. Oh, is the bus gonna let me go? Alright, cool. Thanks, bus. You're a cool dude. Spider bite? No. No, it was a chunk. Bednecker? Ha ha! Mom's watching Witcher. And yes, probably. $6,000 from Joseph. Good job, Joseph. Go show the fountains. Where are they? Whoop! Just drove up on the highway, on the sidewalk.
Whoopsie doodles.
Bellagio? I don't even know where the Bellagio is.
It's in Las Vegas.
What? All right, smartass. It's in Las Vegas. Thanks. That was extremely helpful of you.
You're welcome.
Showcase your bits.
Hey, Admiral Brocode with the 1,000 bits wants to help towards that motherboard. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. That's very awesome of you. What a solid bro. Living up to the bro code. As would be expected from the Admiral. Don't go. Don't go. I don't have to stop. Why are you doing this? I don't have a stop sign. Is it a little Jack in the Box emote? Where did you get that? Is that one of the default Twitch ones? Or did you subscribe to someone else who has a Jack in the Box emote? That's awesome. Mindy's. Heyo. Hey, what's up, Amy? How are you doing today? Your internet finally decided to work enough to let you watch? Was it cutting out for you when you were watching Drillian? Or did you just realize I had went live and came over from Drillian's channel? Don't worry, you can tell me the truth. I can take it. Two hours until I have to sleep. So we gotta find a place to pull off and do it. Do it! Go! Go! Uphill! Go! You can do it! Go uphill! Go! Go! I'm down to 17 miles an hour. Oh no, we're going back up again. Oh. Hey. Starting to level out. Awesome. Have you ever gone to his 24/7 live webcam? Something you get to see some funny shit. What are you talking about? I think I'm lost. Aw, we're in Arizona. I should stay in my lane, preferably. That seems like a good idea. Donald making me $5,000. You're getting sleepy. I know, man. 1 hour until I have to sleep. And I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yeah. I'm gonna pass 1 hour before I get there. And that's if I even can sleep there. It may be on the opposite side of the freeway. And then I won't be able to do anything about it. I'll have to just drive into the next city and sleep there instead. And be extra late. It's fading out. 40 minutes. No, you can't pull off the road and sleep anywhere. There are designated areas where you're allowed to pull off the road and sleep. So I've got a couple of them marked on my map that are upcoming. Like one of them is right around this curve. It's that blue arrow on my GPS. 68 tons. Alright, so here's hoping that this rest point is on my side of the freeway as well as the other side. Because it looks like it's just on the opposite side. Which would be unfortunate. But certainly not unheard of. Interesting, I had no idea about that. Although that doesn't surprise me. Oh no! I'm sorry, Amy, for your poor internet. So obviously the sleeping was on the other side of the freeway. Not gonna drive over to do that. I am gonna go ahead and get into the left-hand lane so I don't have to wait through that line. Holy God, that looks terrible. I have to sleep in 4 minutes. I'm not gonna sleep in 4 minutes. No! I just got up to speed. I'm not turning. Is Matt streaming? No, Lucid, I am not streaming at the moment. Also, what's up, dude? I took a job paying $119,000, or like 86 bucks per mile. Whoops, I'm drifting. Wow, way to cut that truck off. Good job moving, truck. I was certainly not going to be able to stop in time. Best to go around. Alright. Let's hang a left here. That's a little strange, Lucid. I don't know why it was doing that. Yeah, I've been streaming for almost an hour now. Well, I'm sorry that Amy is only buffering. I'm disappointed for her. Woman? What the hell are you doing? Bro. All right. Do you like what I did with my load there, Lucid? You're welcome, dude. I'm glad I can give you some entertainment while you're bored at work. At least this time I put it in the turn lane. Last time I did this, I just left it in the middle of the street. Like, there was no turn lane. I just left it in the drive lane. Pretty sure I'd get a ticket for that, and then the cop would make me go move it anyway. Alright, here's a ticket. Now go move your load. Like, damn it. Alright, so let's swing out a little bit. What are they gonna do? Tow it? Yeah, exactly. It's not like they could easily tow a 43-ton milling machine. That's why I have a special truck for this. I'm in 6th gear and I can only pull about 9 miles an hour uphill. Good luck with that tow truck you have to call. Although I will say I used to watch I guess it was a reality TV show back when reality TV shows were still actually like real reality and not scripted reality. They had a show on A&E, I think, that was about a tow truck company in Chicago that had a special, their specialty was massive tow jobs. So like they would pull 18-wheelers out of ditches and stuff like that. That was a really cool show. Because they had one where an 18-wheeler full of glass flipped over. And they called them out there to like move the 18-wheeler and the trailer off the highway. But because they were the tow truck company, they were also responsible for the cleanup, I guess. I don't know how exactly that's handled, but maybe if the cops call them out there to do it, then it's their responsibility or something. But there's just like 2 trucker dudes out there with like giant push brooms sweeping up like 13 tons of shattered glass. And they were just like, yep, this is going to be our day today. This is going to take us all day. No, it wasn't Shipping Wars. That was different. Shipping Wars was the truckers who would bid on jobs against each other and then haul the job across the country. I did watch that too, though. That was also good. Although it was kind of like the jerk side of trucking because it was like all the truckers on that were always like just huge asshats. I guess it's because if they didn't get a job, they didn't get paid and they owned their own truck. So it was like a huge money suck for them. But like everybody was like, oh my God, I will undercut this guy by like $3. I don't even care. The show I was thinking about was called Wrecked. Okay. Ever watch Highway Through Hell? I don't think so. I did watch Ice Road Truckers, and I watched a couple of episodes of their spin-off where they went around the world driving on dangerous roads, and they sent a couple of the Ice Road Truckers to India to drive in India. And I was like, that's nuts, but it wasn't as good as Ice Road for me, personally. I didn't feel it was as entertaining. Is that the one about driving through Gary, Indiana? Is Gary, Indiana a terrible place to truck? South Beach Tow? Is that the one that's like a soap opera? Because that sounds terrible. Is that the one where people walk into the shop and every time somebody walks into the shop, the lady behind the counter like hits them in the face with a fire extinguisher? That's all I ever see about that show is just somebody walks into the front of the shop and then the lady walks up and like decks them in the face and you're just like, this doesn't look like an entertaining show to me. I wanted to watch things like Wrecked or Ice Road Truckers that was realistic. That was, you know, real life. Like sometimes this guy would haul a load from, you know, Anchorage, Alaska to someplace deep in the wilderness and he'd deliver his load and there'd be no problems. And then he'd drive back and that was it. You know, it wasn't this high-paced, like, action, everybody's yelling at each other kind of thing. I like stuff more like Cops than like a soap opera. You know, scripted anger, hiring actors to pretend like they're the ones getting towed. That doesn't appeal to me. Okay, I'm gonna deliver this load before I need to sleep, And it's 627 miles away, and I have about 1,000 miles in the tank. So we'll be able to drive straight through to the delivery on this. No problem. You would like Highway Through Hell? It's on the Weather Channel. I'll have to look it up. It's a heavy tow company in Saskatchewan and Alberta. Interesting. So it's like they'll go out and help the ice road truckers when they get stuck in snow drifts and stuff like that. That sounds really interesting. What about the show called Air Disasters? Never heard of it. Kind of like that. I'm sure that's not like all they do, obviously, but like that would be one of the things they would do sometimes. Hey, Christopher Odd is hosting me with 24 viewers. Thanks, buddy. Appreciated. We're gonna get that 75 average eventually. People like Christopher Odd helping out. It's gonna be faster. Even bro code number 38. Even in a fight to the death, a bro never punches another bro in the groin. That just goes without saying. They try to figure out how different planes crashed. That would be interesting. That is a phrase I never thought I'd ever hear my mom say. Bros before hoes. I have one of the coolest moms. I don't want to crash. Come on, merge already, people. It's not that hard. Yeah, I would need some clarification on that. Like, do wives count as hoes? Because I hate to say, there's very little my bros could tell me, and my wife would say no, that I would go against my wife's wishes. I'm gonna do what my wife says, like 99% of the time.
Kill babies.
Okay. I gotta get that average high, so when you're all like, stop playing that video game, I can say no, and I'm still in the 99%.
And you're like, I killed babies for you.
Yeah, I killed babies for you. I'm gonna play this game. Oh my god. See, this is why we work.
Yeah.
I love that we can have a conversation where I can include the sentence, I killed babies for you, and in the conversation, it makes perfect sense.
Hell, I started it, so...
Yeah. I'm gonna move over in front of that other 18-wheeler. Break yourself, fool. How long have we been married? 13 years?
It'll be 13 years in February.
It'll be 13 years in February. We've been married a while. I'm older.
We also got married very young.
Yeah, we did get married pretty young. I think I was 21.
No, we were both 22.
We were both 22. Okay. Oh, that's right. I had just turned 22.
Right.
Because we got married like a day or two after my birthday.
Yeah. So you felt like you were 21 still.
Yeah. The coldest day ever in South Texas. Ouch, Mom. Ouch. It's the day we got married. Because hell froze over. Wow.
She thinks very highly of you.
Yes. I thought he was gay. Damn it, Mom. She didn't actually say that, but
She just thought no girl would ever like go for a nerd like you.
it was supposed to, yeah, that is true. It was supposed to be a beach wedding. And then it rained. Really cold rain. The whole day. You've been afflicted with marriage for 12 years. Bro. Bruh.
You were only afflicted for a few years right in the middle.
Yeah, that's true. It was really great in the beginning, and it's really great now. And there were a couple of years in the middle where it was just kind of like, eh. She was like a mini boss. There was that challenge right in the middle. Where it was like, oh my God, you're so annoying. I'm so glad you can laugh at this.
It's hilarious.
Most chicks would not laugh at that.
Uh,
They'd be like, oh, don't say that.
They're dumb. It's funny.
They're dumb. Admiral Brocode says, I shouldn't say that. I've been married for 6 years.
Nice.
Ugh. It's okay, man. It gets easier. Just do whatever she says and she'll be angry less. That's what I've learned. She says something, I just do it, and then she leaves me alone. It's perfect. It's so weird. It's like it works. No, Mom says no, it doesn't.
Yeah, it gets easier if no, it doesn't.
Fact. Just do what your wife says, and then she'll leave you alone. It's awesome.
Would I rather be right or happy?
Yeah, would I rather be right or happy? I'd rather be happy. I'll let her be right. I don't care. I need you to wash the dishes and take out the trash today. Okay. It's the only times that becomes a problem is when they say, I need you to wash the dishes today, but they mean right now. But they didn't say right now. They said today. And you think to yourself, I'll do it in like 6 hours. And then like 30 minutes walks by and your wife gets pissed.
30 minutes walks by?
Yeah, man, time can walk now. So 30 minutes just walks on by. Doop,
That's
doop, doop,
the
doop.
second time you've used that
I'm-
exact phrase.
I'm pretty sure I've said that exact phrase once before, yeah.
You just like time to
30
walk.
minutes walks by. And then your wife is all pissed. She's like, why haven't you done the dishes yet? You told me to do them today. Well, I meant now. Okay. See, and at this point, you just say, okay, and you go and wash the dishes. Don't try the whole, well, then you should have said, wash them now. That's asking for trouble. Just shut up and go do it. It's and then she'll leave you alone. It's weird. It works. It's so funny. She doesn't even need to be your wife yet, just say yes anyway. Yeah. That's true. I spent when we were I don't even think we were engaged at the time. I think we were still dating. When I spent $500 without asking you first.
Yeah, we were still dating.
Yeah, we were just dating, and I went and spent $500 without asking her first.
Of your money.
Of my money. I got a paycheck. I went to the bank and deposited it, and then wrote a check for $500 and gave it to someone else. And I got in trouble for that.
That was your first lesson. Oh no, maybe we were engaged. And then when we built the shed, we were engaged because your mom introduced me to the neighbor as my future daughter-in-law.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, we were engaged at the time then. Never mind. Because that's what the $500 was for. It was for the shed.
And the dining table.
She was practicing for her investment. Whoa, where am I going? I'm going to get on the scale with this other truck and throw it off. Because I don't even care. He stopped for like half a second. There's no way that other truck got an accurate weight. Wait. Follow. Bro. Bruh. What's up, Sebi? Back again. God, I'm such a weirdo. Well, you're in the right place, dude. We're all weird here. I'm online at the perfect time for you? That's awesome, dude. This is like the normal time for me to stream. I usually start streaming about 15 minutes ago. Started about an hour and 15 minutes ago today, but most days I start streaming about 15 minutes ago and stream for about 3 hours. So I think this is going to work out just fine for us. Bro code number 41. A bro never cries. Watching Field of Dreams, E.T., or a sports legend retire only the first time he retires. Oh, exceptions. watching Field of Dreams, E.T., or sports legend retire, but only the first time he retires. So you could cry when Michael Jordan retired from basketball the first time, but not when he retired from baseball, or when he retired from basketball the second time.
Did you cry during Field of Dreams?
Yes.
No, it's an exception.
Yeah. I don't really cry during Field of Dreams, but I get choked up. I get choked up during Field of Dreams. I get choked up during The Rookie. That's another baseball movie I get choked up during. I don't know why it is. I get choked up during baseball movies, but not like football or basketball movies. Probably because I like baseball. I guess that makes sense. Pippi Longstocking? That was Dad. That was my dad. I don't think I've ever seen Pippi Longstocking, the movie. But yeah, I heard stories about my dad crying every time he saw that movie. I couldn't tell you why, because I've never seen it, but... I think the last movie I cried in was... What was the Pixar movie about the emotions?
Inside Out.
Inside Out. I think...
You didn't cry, you got choked up.
I don't know.
Ding bong, ding bong.
Yo, God, stop it.
Okay, maybe you cried a little bit.
Maybe I cried a little bit.
You got misty-eyed.
I got misty-eyed. Yeah, I didn't like... That's the thing. I get choked up and I get misty-eyed. Where, like, my eyes will water really bad. But I don't actually, like, cry, like, multiple tears coming down my face.
Ninja onions.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's awesome, Admiral Brocode. Field of Dreams seems like a must-watch movie in America. I mean, I've seen it, but few people in Europe have. Well, baseball's not as big of a thing in Europe as it is in the United States, you know? I mean, a lot of people in the United States feel like baseball is not a big thing in the U.S., but I mean, it is. It's just the people that say that are usually the people that prefer football or basketball over baseball. But I mean, baseball is big money, man. It's a big thing over here. And I'm sure there are European fans of American baseball. There is only baseball, but you know what I mean. I'm sure there's European fans of baseball, but I don't think there's very many European baseball teams. The Dutch were actually really good in baseball a while back. I think we won the World Cup. I don't have any idea what the World Cup of baseball is. Baseball is huge even in Canada now. I think in 20 years it will make, like, it'll dethrone hockey as the predominant sport, you mean, Brocode? I think that's what you're meaning. Yeah, and that's, in Canada only has, you won the World Baseball Cup in 2011.
Yeah, the Netherlands did.
Interesting. I didn't even know the World Baseball Cup was a thing.
That's because you're Americans. You only care about the USA.
Beating Cuba, who was the 25-time champion. I could see Cuba being a 25-time champion, yeah. I'm guessing the United States participates, but I'm also guessing that the U.S. doesn't get very many good players because they're all playing for their MLB teams. Oh, it'll have the same importance among young kids. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and that's saying a lot because, to my knowledge, Canada only has 2 professional MLB baseball teams. Toronto and Montreal, right? I think that's it. Wait, no. Y'all don't even have Montreal anymore. Montreal moved. The Expos... I think the Expos are the team that went to Washington and became the Washington Nationals. Just the Blue Jays, yeah. Toronto Blue Jays. I don't even know what an expo is. I guess it was like in reference to an exposition hall. I don't know. I get the feeling that Major League Baseball is going to be doing some expansion teams again soon. Honestly, it's only going to be a few more years before some of the Japanese teams start asking for MLB inclusion. And that's going to be a challenge for the Japanese teams to like fly over here and play a bunch of games, and for us to fly over there and play some games. But I eventually see that happening. Because baseball is huge in Japan too. And I think that would be awesome for the sport. It's the only hindrance is the travel problem. Baseball is played so frequently. They play so many games so frequently that flying back and forth to Japan would be a big hindrance on the schedule. Which is unfortunate, because I would love for the Japanese to be included. What's up, Harry McGee? Yeah, we got off on a tangent about crying during movies, and then we started talking about baseball because Field of Dreams, getting teary-eyed. This is all Admiral Brocode's fault. I say fault like it's a bad thing. I think it's awesome, but he started it.
I feel like there's some bro code against throwing your other bros under the bus with blame or something.
You know, there probably is a bro code about throwing another bro under the bus.
Yeah.
I just completely ignored that. Do not change lanes. Okay, thank you. You cry more about games than movies? That's true. I legitimately cried at the end of The Walking Dead Season 2 game.
I bawled at season 1.
You bawled it. I got teary-eyed and choked up at the end of Season 1, but Season 2 made me cry.
I cried twice because I cried when I thought I killed.
Yeah, you cried when you thought you killed Clem.
Yeah, I just.
And it was a game over, and for some reason at that time, you thought that was the end of the game.
Yeah, and
Like, I gamed over, and then that was the end, like, done. And I'm like, no, you failed. It's going to restart the mission. And you were just like, oh my god. But yeah, I bawled and cried at the end of 2. I tried to cover it up a lot, but I think if you go back and watch the final episode of that, at the very end you can hear me, like, sniffling and stuff. I don't remember if I don't think I cut any of the audio out, because I was all like, this, you know, even though I'm embarrassed by it, this is like a good thing. You cry at animal movies? Or like Old Yeller and stuff like that?
It's like Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Beverly Hills Chihuahua. Beethoven's Second. What was that movie? I refused to watch the movie Marley and Me because I knew exactly how that movie was going to end. I'm like, it's a movie, and in the title of the movie is the name of the dog. And the trailer shows this family's life. I'm like, I know what the beginning of the movie is going to be, and I know what the end is going to be, and I don't want to see it because I'm going to cry at the end of that movie. The end of Toy Story 3 had you inconsolable in the cinema? I don't think I've actually seen Toy Story 3.
We haven't.
Oh my god. Sebi watched Marley and Me a couple of weeks after his own dog died.
Oh no.
That is the worst possible time to watch that movie. Oh my god. Because then all you do is you think about all the good times with your own dog and stuff. Holy shit. Okay. Do not crash. Okay. See, I'm sitting here driving and I need to read my email. Oh, not important. Oh, I think I missed a turn. Yeah, I missed a turn. Whoops. Mom says her nightmare was the Bone Collector. Did you ever see the Bone Collector, Cappy?
Yeah.
Apparently my mom did not enjoy that movie.
I liked it, but it was very freaky.
Admiral Brocode cried during Turner and Hooch.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I saw that movie.
It's with Tom Hanks.
Oh, is that cop movie where he's the cop and his Hooch is his like police dog sidekick?
Canine unit.
Canine unit, there you go.
Yeah.
Police dog sidekick.
I like that version better.
Wow.
It does have a happy ending, but there's definite sadness.
Why did it have me turn off, go around in a circle, and then go to the same turn off I just did? Or is this a different turn off? Never mind, I'm an idiot. Turn offs, getting off of the highway. Turn ons, getting on the highway. Do not hit my load. I will be very angry. You get teary-eyed at the end of most war movies? Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, see, I'm 5 minutes behind my sleep time now. I'm gonna have to speed a little bit to make that up. Let's do a little bit of speeding here, shall we? We gotta make up some time for missing a turn. 'Cause I'm dumb. Go, little red car, go. Awesome. When you were 12, you had nightmares for days after watching Hellraiser. Yeah, that seems legit. I'm trying to think of movies that scared the living crap out of me. Is that the guy with literal nails in his head? Yes, it is. I like the story about how they designed the character, too. When they were like, hey, we needed to make these, like, straight lines, and we just put pins in the thing, and then started drawing lines between the pins, and then we were like, leave the pins in. That looks messed up. For some reason, they were using the pins to draw straight lines or a grid on the guy's head, and then just decided to leave the pins in because it looked creepier that way. I'm behind by about 15 minutes. That sucks. I was ahead by like 45. That's what I get for missing my turn. Your favorite movie ever is Predator? Predator's a really good movie. I could watch Predator like once a year. That could be like my Die Hard or something. I know people that watch Die Hard every year. There's a Spanish horror movie called REC, which I remember scaring the crap out of me as a child. I don't think I ever saw that one. Your favorite movie is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly? That's a really good movie, too.
I like Beer Fest.
Cappy likes Beer Fest. Cappy likes Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, yeah. I like really bad movies, basically.
Beer Fest is not a bad movie.
I'm just being silly. I think everything's good.
Yeah.
I just like Broken Lizard.
I will say what my favorite movie is of a specific genre, but I will not say what my favorite movie is because I don't really do things like that. I think it's unfair to lump certain movies against others because it's just like, how do you compare, you know, like, how do you compare The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly to Schindler's List, you know? That's not really, you can't really do that. The first Saw movie got me back into horror movies. Yeah. The first Saw movie was amazing. The second Saw movie was good. The third Saw movie was eh. And then they just went downhill from there. What's your favorite science fiction movie? I would probably say my favorite sci-fi movie in general, like just doing general sci-fi, is probably Dune. I love Dune. Did Cappy see the video clip I put in Discord under cute and funny?
No, I haven't been on Discord. Is that your mom?
Yes. Fifth Element is your favorite sci-fi movie? You'd get along with Cappy amazingly. Fifth Element is really good. I love that movie too. It's not my favorite sci-fi movie, but it's really damn good. It's probably in my top 5. Whoa, ho, ho, whoa. Did you see that boat? That bus just cut me off? Multibus. Oh, you speak English now? Yes, I learned. Okay. Tron was a great movie. Tron 2 was really good. I was actually really impressed by Tron 2. Whatever it was called. Have I ever watched The X-Files? I watched the original show, yeah. I didn't see the movie. But I did watch the show from the 90s. Yeah, see, look. 57 minutes till I have to sleep. Job delivery is in 23 minutes. No, sorry. I have to sleep in 22 minutes. Job delivery is going to take me 54. Logan's Run is really good. Logan's Run is trippy. But yes, it's also very good. See, I have a really hard time putting anything into my number one because I love a lot of things and I love a lot of things a lot.
What genre is war games?
War games? War games is probably adventure. I don't think it would be sci-fi.
Yeah, they say thriller adventure on, like, you just Google it.
Thriller adventure? Okay, that sounds right. Thriller adventure sounds about right. War Games is really good. I love that movie. I love, if you ask me about westerns, I loved Open Range. Open Range was amazing. "12 Monkeys" is a great sci-fi movie. I don't think I've seen 12 Monkeys. Alright, I need to sleep right now. And I have 30 minutes until I make my delivery. So, that's a problem. I'm just going to make my delivery. I was an hour late at sleeping the other day, and I didn't have a punishment for that, so I think I'm just going to muscle through, finish the delivery, and then sleep. And I need to get gas, too. Is Open Range the cattle rancher one? Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're thinking of the same movie. It's the one with Kevin Costner and Robert Duvall. I love that movie. Gremlins is a good one. Gremlins was fun. Hey, Awesome D1 Gaming is hosting me. Thanks, dude. Oh god, it's a red light. Clovis discovered. Awesome. I'm gonna hit that truck. That is an awkward turn. All right.
Showcase your bits.
Hey, Admiral Bro Code with the 1,000 bits. Actually, no, 1,500 bits. Thanks, dude. Greatly appreciated, my friend. Thank you. We're getting really close to having 100% in those 2 bars combined down at the bottom. Very, very close. What does some people say? Awesomed? Awesomed one gaming? As if you did the awesome in the past? Because if so, that's funny. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, if I had to guess, I'd say we're like at 85% with the 2 bars combined, probably. That seems pretty darn accurate. I was a little disappointed that I couldn't make both trackers into 1 bar. So you just kind of have to eyeball it and go, I think it's 100%? What's the difference between the 2 bars? They're for the same thing, but one is more full than the other. One is tracking the bit donation, and one is tracking actual dollar donations, like real money donations, instead of bits. And unfortunately, I can't make 1 bar track both money and bits. So I had to put 2. They both go to the same total amount, so as to add the 2 bars together, and that they still be accurate. But yeah, I couldn't figure out how to combine the 2, so I just made 2 bars. But the one on the left is tracking bits, and obviously I expected that one to be much further ahead than the monetary one, because people can get bits for free just by watching ads. So that one was going to fill up more frequently than real monetary ones would. But yeah, we're getting really close to that motherboard processor upgrade, at which point I should be able to play Syndicate and probably Origins. So you're about 75% of the way to the total. Yeah, if I took both bars and combined them, I'm thinking it's like 75, 80%. Maybe 85? But somewhere in there. It's really close. So what's my favorite movie franchise? Sorry, did David say something? I don't see what Mom is responding to when he says yes, he knows David. Oh wait, there it is. Awesome D1 Gaming says, "Do you know David Angel 64?" Yeah, I went to high school with the guy. Sorry, I didn't see that. Where do you go to watch ads to donate bits? In the bottom right-hand corner of the chat box, there should be another box that looks like a little diamond, kind of. You can click on that, and there'll be an option that says, "Where do I buy bits?" And you click on that, and it'll give you options for paying real money to buy bits, or there should be an option at the top that says, "Watch ad for bits." And then you just watch an ad, and it gives you some bits at the end of it. So that was a ton of experience, 3,600 experience. Okay, so I need to get some gas and go to sleep. So let's look at the map real quick. All of which can